How to improve your website. To begin with, if you're watching this video, chances are your website sucks. And I mean, sucks. And you have to admit it. And work out why you hate it so much. Is it too slow? Is it not accessible? Do the designs look like shit? Is there too much content? Or too little of it? Or is your content just a complete crap? Well, if your answer to any of these questions is yes, then congratulations! You really do have a shitty one. Now you can move on to the next step. Take a good look at your competitor's website and see what they're doing better than you. After that, you gotta set your goals and make a plan. Make a mock version of what you'd want your website to look like. Sketches, wireframes, anything will work really. And remember, always be mindful of your own limits because you want to make it possible for your skills and your platform. And that's a pretty rough and brief procedure per se. Thank you for listening and see you next time. Well, actually, what really makes a good website? The first and probably the most important, content. It's literally the story of the book. It should be related and explain the purpose of the website. Don't make it too long or too short. Keep everything as concrete and simple as possible. Here's an example of a bad website. See how it makes you wonder what in the world this thing is? Here's an example of a good one. Bad website, good website. I guess I don't really need to talk a lot more about this, right? You might also want to take a look at your user interface, like menus and the structure of the website. Let's take these guys as an interesting example. You go into their website, but you don't really know what the heck they are because, well, they're not really saying anything. And then you gotta click on this button that says who we are and expect to find some information in there, but no, you're not getting anything. Instead, you get this odd line, it's the people that make the space home. What in the hell does that even mean? And then you see this little weird button says impact report, that if you're a normal person, you'd not even bother clicking on it. But I'm not, so hey, let's do that. And oh, look what we have here! It's their story. You get the idea, right? This is the perfect example of what you wouldn't want your website to be. And here's a good one. Just look at how easy it is to go through steps. And there's also a certain eye pattern in a person's behavior on entering a website. You might want to research more about this and use it to your advantage. Remember, a person tends to spend 15 seconds on average before saying bye-bye to your website if he doesn't find what he's looking for. And you would not want to lose them because of those funky errors. Now comes the design. You might be thinking, no, you don't really need to care about this because design is simple and you can just have good content and you're good to go. No, it does matter. Colors, for example, is a huge part of this. You want to make it pop and at the same time ease the eyes of the visitor. Here's what bad colors look like. And here's a good one. See how this one is like burning your retina and punching you in the eyes, while the other one has more harmony in it. Another element is typography. Use something that is simple and readable like these sans serif fonts. Don't use these, and don't use Comic Sans, and I am serious. It makes me lose faith in humanity seeing people using it. And use fewer fonts, no more than 2 preferably. Size and position also matters a lot. Look at this one. And another one. See? I told you, right? And finally, add some monitoring tools into your website for more performance benchmark. One of the most popular options is Google Analytics. And Google, if you're hearing, you wouldn't mind to be sponsored. Well, that's about it. We hope that this video will help you with making your website less of a crap. Nah, just kidding. Well, actually, not really, no. And remember, there's tons of materials out there to guide you on this. And, well, actually, that's it. Cheerio.